There once was a young girl named Persephone. She was the daughter of very powerful parents. Her mother, Demeter, was a master gardener. And her father, Zeus, had some sort of corporate job that made him feel that he ruled the world. Persephone was their only child, and they wanted to give her the perfect childhood. Like the Buddha, all darkness would be kept from her. She would see only the beauty in the world. She was sent to an all-girls boarding school and an all-girls college somewhere in the Boston Beltway. Life was so perfect for Persephone that when Hades rode by her dormitory in the spring of her senior year in a black leather jacket on a black motorcycle, he was the most exotic thing she had ever seen. And she climbed on the back and they rode off to San Francisco, where they lived in a basement apartment and they read Russian novels. Hades fed Persephone something he called a pomegranate seed one day, and it altered her reality for 24 to 48 hours in ways that seeds from her mother's garden never had. For the first few years, she tried to bring Hades home for the family holidays, but she learned this was a mistake, and after a while just left him there on the west coast. So on the first day of spring, Persephone would take a plane and she would fly off to Marblehead, where she would help her mother with the gardens for the summer. And then on the first day of fall, she would take another plane back to the west coast, where Hades now lived in another basement apartment in Seattle, and he writes computer code for Microsoft. And life went on like this for Persephone for a number of years. In her early adulthood, it did not occur to her she had gotten a boat, and it was traveling down one particular river. And then a few years go by, and as we will, Persephone started to look around. She said, I have gotten in a boat, and it is traveling down one particular river. And then more years go by, and Persephone came into the center of her adulthood, and she said, I must decide if I am going to claim this boat, claim this river as the river of my life. So she stuck an oar in the water, and she wrote a letter home, explaining that the life she had looked nothing like anything anyone had ever thought of. But it was giving her a sense of rooted truth in the world. I swallowed a seed in the dark long ago. A girl who needs her mother will do anything she's told. It was Hades' horses, then it was my cries. The innocent losses, the brave.